Faith Hill loved riding horses. And then, quite suddenly, she didn't want to do it ever again. It's not fair to say she had an accident, but she definitely had an incident. Hey, it's Billy Dukes, and this might all come as a surprise to you if you've seen Faith riding throughout 1883, the breakout Yellowstone prequel on Paramount+. She looks really natural and really comfortable. I'm not going to spoil anything about the show here, so if you've not yet watched, no reason to worry. But if you have, let me know what you think of Faith and her character Margaret Dutton in the comment section below. On the Dutton Rules podcast, we started with low expectations, but both she and real-life hubby Tim McGraw more than exceeded. 3 episodes in, and it's fair to say she's tremendous, and her performance just drips with authenticity, but I said no spoilers, so tap that subscribe button if you've not done so already, and let's get to Faith Hill talking about her very uneven relationship with horseback riding. Every actor on both 1883 and Yellowstone goes through something called Cowboy camp, where they learn how to look good on horseback. While there, Faith learned that she had been riding wrong her entire life. Once upon a time, she was an enthusiastic cowgirl, but then she had a scare that she quickly put into perspective, deciding to stay out of the saddle for over 2 decades.
After our 3rd child, we had horses, and I had a horse named Bandit, and I had a really, really scary experience with him.
That's Faith seated alongside Isabel May, who plays her daughter Elsa in 1883. They did media together prior to the start of the series.
We should know this. Most people who ride know this, but never run your horse when they see the barn. Don't ever let them run. Well, I didn't know that, and I just let my horse Bandit just for almost half a mile fly to the barn, and it was terrifying. And it was after I'd had Audrey, our 3rd daughter, and after that moment, I said, you know what, I'm going to stay off of horses for a while, because it terrified me that much. Because I was a casual rider, but not as well as I should have been to be going that fast.
Cowboy camp, Faith says, made her a much more confident rider. More than that, it made her a really strong wagon driver, which both she and Isabel say is pretty difficult. Just gonna have to take her word for it, I guess. I mean, there's not too many opportunities to drive wagons in 21st century America. Faith and Isabel are, by the way, super cute together, and I'm gonna share an outtake in a moment that proves it. Longtime fans of the singers might snort laugh at this scene. If you want to skip ahead, you can find the time codes in the description section of this video. I'm not gonna mind. On the show, Elsa also looks great on the horse, but Isabel says she had never ridden before. She learned everything at Cowboy camp and by watching the Wranglers.
I mean, I'd never heard cows before. I don't know.
Especially Longhorn.
They're big. They're yeah. But now it's like the most comfortable. I can casually do it with a cup of coffee in my hand. I mean,
I know, seriously.
Now I'm so used to it. We've been doing it.
She's like, yo, move.
Like Yellowstone, the show is rounded out by actors with a ton of experience. Like Tim McGraw. He shared that it has been about 20 years for him too, but he spent a lot of his childhood on horseback, so in some ways what you see on screen came naturally. Thumbs up if you approve so far, and for more 1883 and Yellowstone insight, find the Dutton Rules podcast by tapping one of the links in the description section.
She's a wild one with an angel's face.
The 2 country singers have been married for 25 years and performing for close to 30 years. If you recall, Wild One was Hill's first #1 hit. During this media session, Faith was asked if a line of dialogue during an attack scene on Elsa was a reference to that song. The attacker calls Elsa a wild one. I'll just let him go here. I'm gonna ask you to tap the thumbs up button and subscribe if you approve.
Wow, I haven't even realized that. I mean, yeah, you do say that. No, he says that.
He says that, yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That's a Taylor Sheridan question. I doubt it, but I don't know.
Wait, what's the reference?
I love you so much.
I'm sorry.
I do. That was my first record I ever had.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, that's so cool.
No, don't be sorry. This is why this is so amazing. Honest to, oh my god, I love you. I love that you didn't know that. No, seriously. Honey, it's been so, I don't think you weren't even born. How long has it been? Like 30 years ago? Good God Almighty. Yes, so probably some of those things you have on your shelf back there about that whole. This is awesome. No, don't. No, you shouldn't know these
Okay.
things.
Okay.
You should be doing what you're doing. That's why you're here. That's why you are Elsa. My God, nobody could play that if you paid attention to that shit.
I don't think. Sorry. I don't think it was a reference.